What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to just come on here and talk about how WWE is basically telling us who's going to win the Royal Rumble without actually saying it. They've been doing a lot of teasing and vignettes over the last couple weeks, and I'm pretty sure I've locked down the men and women winners of the Royal Rumble this year in Saudi Arabia. I just seen on Twitter that the stadium is almost done. It's like 90% done. I don't know how much I trust a stadium 1 month built, but as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Let's get right into the video. I'm going to start with the women first, because I'm almost 100% certain that Bianca Belair will win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. Her and Jade Cargill have had animosity, have had heat for years. Bianca Belair has obviously been out since like August with a major injury. I just think it has to pay off this Royal Rumble. I think she has to win. Jade has the belt right now. She's got no real feuds with anybody. It makes absolute perfect sense. But obviously them two have already had heat. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave the title to Bianca and then they took it all the way into SummerSlam. Would not be surprised at all. But I'm almost certain that Bianca Belair is going to win. Another candidate could be Liv Morgan. She was out with injury. She obviously wants to get back into the title picture again. I said that in my video the other day. WWE, they want these big pops, these big moments. When Bianca Belair returns, the pop that she's going to get is crazy. How do you not have Bianca Belair not go into the Royal Rumble after not being on WWE television for almost 6 months now? Let Bianca win the Rumble. I'm pretty fairly confident with the Women's Royal Rumble picks. The men's picks, it's a little bit of a toss-up for me personally. The only problem, and I'm going to talk about this later in the week, is like they've given us a quarter of the batch of the men already. We know that Finn Balor's going to be in there. We know that Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Roman Reigns, Cody, Obafemi, Randy Orton. That's almost 10 people already. We almost have a quarter of the people going into the men's Royal Rumble. I hated what Adam Pearce came out last night and said all of them were in the Rumble. Just 4 or 5 people off the rip. I don't like that. I like being surprised. A quarter of the men's Royal Rumble was already revealed. It brings down the entire mysterious vibe that the Royal Rumble is. When it's counting down from 10 seconds, you don't know who's going to be in there. I'm going to go with 3 guys that I think could win. Number 1, I got Finn Balor. Now, he just had a match with CM Punk. But people loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a great match. Finn Balor turning that babyface that we want him to, him winning the Royal Rumble, and then fighting Punk at WrestleMania, I'm not opposed to it. Number 2, I got Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has been pushed to the absolute max the last year. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't want to push Braun Breaker into WrestleMania and challenge CM Punk. He's had the feud already. He's in the vision with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's going to be in his corner. It just makes the most sense. And with a dark horse pick, I'm going to go with Obafemi. I know Obafemi just came from NXT. He had a great match with Cody Rhodes on Saturday main event. Great freaking match. But I'm going to go with the dark horse pick here. I don't think Obafemi is going to win, but I think he has a lot of push behind him, and just the sheer fact that he was a guy in NXT for a couple years. Obafemi was that superstar guy that NXT needed for the last couple years. So that's my dark horse pick. I don't think he's obviously going to win, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun going against CM Punk or even Drew McIntyre. That'd be great. But there's sneaking suspicions that LA Knight could finally get his moment. I've been wanting LA Knight to win the freaking Money in the Bank for the last 4 years. Randy Orton's still a threat. Obviously, you got Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. They've been out of the title picture for a little bit. WWE likes to do a lot of safe picks the last couple years. So, would I be absolutely surprised if Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns wins it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Cody versus Drew McIntyre. Cody versus CM Punk. WWE, that's one of their issues, is they always like to go with the safe, predictable picks. Now, would the picks be bad? No. But it's just predictable. And, would I be a little mad? Probably. Cody Rhodes would win like his 3rd Royal Rumble in the last couple years. Roman's won a couple already. I just think maybe they should give another guy a chance. But yeah, I could definitely see Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns winning as well. there's just not a lot of animosity going on. Like, there's no clear-cut guy that you can say, okay, he's going to win. Because it's like, Finn Balor's had a title match. Braun Breaker's had a title match. They haven't had enough push into the Royal Rumble. It's kind of like they don't care. That's how I feel. Like, they are just kind of like, yeah, Royal Rumble's here, but we don't really know what we're going to do. And it kind of just ruins the whole vibe of the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is a lot of people's favorite pay-per-view. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views because of the mystique, the not knowing, the fact that when you get into the Royal Rumble, that's when you start feuds. That's when it is the start of the WrestleMania season. And it just seems like WWE, in my opinion, is not handling it like that. But overall, what are you guys thinking? I'd love to know your thoughts. Appreciate you guys watching the video if you stuck around this long. See you guys later.